Hey, what's going on guys? It's me, Damien O'Brien, and as always, thank you for tuning in to my YouTube channel. Okay, so today's tutorial is called Squarespace. It's a cardistry move. It's not an easy one, but as I say, practice makes perfect. Now, me personally, I think this is some of Beau's best work which he's done so far. So I'm really excited that he's, given me permission to put this on my channel. I'm really grateful for that. So guys, without further ado, here is Squarespace, and make sure, that was my fish jumping around in my pond, I don't know if you've heard that. But anyway, without further ado, be sure to like, subscribe and leave a comment, and guys, I'll see you all soon. Take care. I'm still here. Here's the tutorial.
Hello everybody, and welcome to the tutorial for a move which I'm going to call Squarespace. And yes, I did just come up with that name right now. So this move I've been doing for literally years, and I do a sort of more complex version of it now, but I'm going to teach sort of the older bare bones version which I was doing a few years ago, and I did for the longest time in this variation, this sort of shape. I think that's how most people have seen it. It is a little bit simpler, but I still like it. So I'm going to teach it, and you can't stop me. But I will teach the more complex one later on, which I will call Squarespace 2 or something, or like alternate version of it, so keep your eyes peeled like an orange for that. This move is kind of, I think some people have always asked me if I was inspired by the Verts to do this move, because they do a similar looking flourish, but it wasn't actually, I didn't get my idea from that. I don't know how similar it is or isn't to that. I've never learned that move, but I remember when I started doing cardistry, there was a move on the solo DVD by Michael James, and it looked something like that. It had I think Zach Mueller used to do it, where like, I don't know, like they all go round or something. It's like this big. Anyway, it was inspired by Michael James, so thank you, Michael James. So anyway, yeah, let's get into the teaching of this move. You're going to start in the left hand in like a straddle, biddle, piddly widdle, raised grip, which looks like this, and I think the correct term is a straddle grip. So your little finger at the bottom, your first finger at the top, 1, 2, and your thumb at the side. But what this grip is kind of more like that, so it's like a straddle, but your little finger isn't so involved. It's hard to kind of know what I do with these flourishes, because I just do them without thinking, but basically what happens is I'm holding the deck like this, and then as I come over to take with my left hand, I'm just dropping my little finger off the pack, just to give myself some more space there. And then as I lift up into the first step, the little finger is going to come back on and re-grip, and then separate off again, okay? So just keep an eye on that little finger, and I'll try and keep you guys updated on what's going on with it. So we start on the left hand in the straddle grip. We're going to come over with the right hand, the thumb. We're going to break off a pack of the deck, we're going to break off a bit, some, and then with the middle finger, so that's against the thumb and the first finger there. With the middle finger, we're going to come over from this top packet, and we're going to split it again into a Z grip, but not like your classic Z grip. It's like a, well, I suppose it is like a classic Z grip. Anyway, we come over and we split the pack into 3, right? The little finger is there at the bottom. As I come over, the little finger moves out of the way, I split up, and then my little finger's just going to go on there and just grab that packet again, okay? So those are, I mean, it's probably something you won't even think about, but it's just because this hand comes over, the little finger's kind of in the way a bit. So that's just what I do anyway. So the little finger's going to grip that pack there, and the thumb on the left hand is going to come around to the back here and take this packet as if you were going to do a scissor cut. It's going to take the one from the middle. It sort of goes, what you do is you grab hold of both packets, but the only one you need to worry about with the thumb is that middle one, okay? So we're going to split, grab that in the back there, the thumbs come over, and then we're coming down with this middle finger to our little finger on the left hand, so we make like the triangle of light with our hand there. And then what we're going to do is break off again with the middle finger on this pack, and then we're going to release this packet with the thumb so it can pull down, okay? So we'll just go over that again, because that's quite, there's just too much to see at once. Oh my lord. So I'll just do this slow for you. We come over, we break the pack, grab it with the pinky, break the pack again. We move around to the left where the left thumb comes around the back. This packet, the left hand pinky finger moves to the bottom of this top packet. We split with the middle finger again, and then we pull away from the thumb. Okay? Just go over that one more time. And again. Oh God. Okay, from here, we open up into our V here, and essentially the next move is we break this packet, the top one, with the first finger, and we come back up to the thumb with the middle finger, to the left thumb, and we place that packet together. Okay, so that's the next move. But the way I like to do it is, as I break this packet off here, I come to my little finger, and when I break here, I open right out like this. So I lift up with my left thumb as if I was going to do a scissor cut, but obviously not all the way. I open that left hand right up, and I push my right hand all the way down like this. So I stretch my hands right out, and then I come back up. So it gives it this like flowy sort of, with the, you know, this sort of feel to it. Like I like to feel like I'm doing this, if you know what I mean. That's the sort of feel of the flow of the flourish. Lots of F's. So I break, I come down here, I split with my thumb, I come down with my hands, and I open up. Now on the way back up, when I'm down here at the bottom, that's when my first finger moves to the top and breaks this bottom packet into two. Oh God, I'm going to drop it. Breaks this packet into two as I'm coming back up, so that when I reach the top and I place my left thumb on the middle of this center packet, it's flowy. It's already happened by the time that I've got there, if you know what I mean. It's not like, it doesn't have any stop to it. It just goes, you want to try and get it like as fluid as possible, you know. So extend down, open up your left hand, split the packet, move back up, and drop that pack there. From here, what I'm then doing is I come over with my right hand, and where the packet that's held between my left pinky finger and my right hand thumb, I take with the third finger of my right hand. I grab the top of that deck where the little finger is. So then I've got it gripped between my little finger, my third finger, and thumb on my right hand there. You can see that. Then what I do is I open back out again with my right hand, extend all the way back out, the same as we did before, and I scissor cut the left hand again. But this time I'm not, well, I am extending down, but I'm only going as far as I can go, because obviously this middle packet is between my two thumbs, so I can only open my hands as wide as I can. And so I'm opening my hands up like that, and I'm doing a scissor cut in the left hand, and I fully close that scissor cut. Okay, so in the left hand, for those of you that don't know what the scissor cut looks like, which you probably do, but I'll tell you anyway, you've got the two packets like this. One's between your little finger and first finger, one's between your thumb and your first finger. You're just going to stretch your hand right out like that and put that packet underneath like that. So in the flourish, it looks like this. Take it with your third finger, extending out, and you're doing a scissor cut, and you're just dropping that packet, and it's going to fall and be caught by your your middle finger and your third finger sticking out there, and it's going to rest in between your first finger and your little finger. So you're just going to catch it in a straddle like this with your thumb free. Okay, from here then you're going to come over to this middle packet. You're going to do two things at once. The middle packet that's in between your two thumbs is going to transfer to your middle finger and thumb on your right hand, and the packet that's between your thumb and your third finger on your right hand is going to transfer to your first finger on your left hand and your thumb on your right hand. Okay, so hopefully you can follow along with that. Your first finger is going to go onto this packet here, so you can release that, and your third middle finger, is going to come around to this packet here. So now you've got a Z grip again, like a classic Z grip, all against your first finger. Your thumb is then going to move to the back, and the two packets it's supporting is this packet and the top packet here. So that this one, the middle packet, is now free to move away between your middle finger and thumb. Okay, so I'll just go over that again for those of you who sort of struggle to follow along, because that is kind of a lot happens at once there. So close the scissor cut, take this the second packet up from the bottom with your first finger, and the middle packet with your middle finger. Okay, so you should have that position. And your thumb moves to the back against the first and third packet, and your middle finger and thumb on your right hand are free to move this one away. What you're going to do from here is the same as we've done before. You're going to extend back out this way, push this the top packet I suppose it is, away, like towards yourself, and your middle finger and thumb are going to move this packet underneath it like that. That's the move as a scissor cut in the left hand. Okay, so just one more time. Scissor cut in the left hand, and this packet's going to come right out, this one here, right out like that. You're going to close the scissor cut, then the packet's going to go back underneath as you move your hand forward. Now you're going to transfer your grip in your left hand from like this to like this. Your first finger's going to come around the side there, so your first finger is going to grab it at the side like that, so it's gripped in between your first finger and like the palm of your hand here, just to stop you dropping it, that's all. Close the scissor cut, your first hand closes the grip. Now what you're going to do is transfer where your thumb is to your little finger on your hand. Okay, your little finger's going to come up, your whole hand's going to twist up, and your little finger and your first finger are going to take it. You're going to spin that pack around, and you're going to guide it with the middle finger of your right hand into your first finger there, which is going to move back round to the top of the deck. And your fingers are all supporting it on the bottom, your middle finger on the top, your thumb comes around to the back, and you're going to take that packet and do a scissor cut with it. In your right hand, you're going to move your middle finger to the corner and your thumb to the corner, the top right and bottom left if you were looking at it face up like I am. Your first finger will spin it around 180 degrees, and you're then going to grip it with your thumb and your third finger, your little finger on the side. Your first finger goes underneath, put some tension on it, and you're going to ping it into the awaiting hand, okay? So again, the third finger takes, we open up, we do a scissor cut. The first finger comes to the bottom of that packet, middle finger, thumb around the back, release that middle packet, scissor cut, little finger to the top, spin that packet around, first finger moves back to the top, take that pack in the middle into a scissor cut, spin the right hand pack around and fire it basically. That's actually a really, I mean, it seems kind of complex, but that's one of them things that you're just gonna, you literally, the tension is created by pushing with your first finger, and then you release with your thumb, if you know what I mean. You don't release with your fingers because it will spin the wrong way. You release with your thumb, and you're not really firing it, you know, like if it was from a long distance I suppose you'd be firing it, but because your hands are kind of close together at this point, you're just literally like almost just letting it drop, you know, but with a bit more, dropping it with some speed. And that's that. So hopefully I covered everything for you guys. I tried to not take as long with that tutorial, but I probably did because I just yabber on for ages. Thanks to Damien for having me on your channel. And yes, in fact, that is a giant stuffed giraffe. You're welcome.